Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I want to take a look at some of the stocks on the move today, and we are joined for that by one of our favorite reporters from the cross-asset desk on the BN side. Vildana Heinrich joins us. Vildana, what are the big movers you're watching in a market that really is kind of like a wait-and-see kind of mode right now?
Who are your other favorites if it's not me? Just me on the cross-asset team, right?
I love Isabel Lee. I love Denita Takova. My co-anchor Katie Greifeld sits with you on your desk.
And you're forgetting about Emily.
And of course, Emily Griffeo.
That's why I was pointing it out.
In fact, I'd like to do a show with all of you. Matt Miller and the Cross Assets team.
Let's do it.
Great.
I would love to do that.
So stocks.
Some stocks that we're looking at. We're looking at JM Smucker. Shares are down 15% today. So a big drop. And the company said U.S. tariffs are increasing costs in its coffee business in particular. And that's weighing on its profit for the fiscal year. James Smucker owns Folgers and Cafe Bustelo. Bustelo, I'm not actually sure how to pronounce it. I don't drink either one. I don't know if you do, Matt. But
Folgers is like
a classic.
Classic, right? I think there's something about the morning is right when you get up with Folgers in your cup. I can't remember the tagline, but for me, Smucker's is all about Uncrustables. This is the like pre-prepared peanut butter and jelly sandwich that goes into your freezer. And I have bought a box to see if it's good because Katie tells me they're delicious. They look incredibly unhealthy. I haven't opened one yet, but apparently the NFL eats literally hundreds of thousands of Uncrustables.
I wouldn't doubt it because it has peanut butter in it too, right?
Yeah.
They need the protein. They need the protein and the sugar. But anyway, the company did generate about a third of its revenue from coffee last fiscal year and raised prices for the beverage in May. It expects to boost them again in August. And overall prices will be up about 20% this year, Smucker said. And so this is just an interesting story to me because obviously we're watching how tariff policies are actually impacting companies on a company-by-company basis. And just being able to see it and actually hear from the companies on the impacts, I think is important.
Up next, we've got, there's an analyst out there who was asleep throughout 2023 and 2024 and finally woke up to the fact that there are GLP-1 drugs out there, and if you take them, you're less likely to need a Big Mac, right?
Possibly. Ticker, MCD.
Thank you.
So we have McDonald's shares down about 1.5% today, following a sell rating from Redburn Atlantic. It's the sole sell rating for McDonald's, but this analyst is citing changing consumer patterns due to weight loss drugs and inflation, as you just mentioned. You're right, the GLP-1 story has been around for quite a bit, but what these analysts are saying is that McDonald's could see as much as a $428 million annual impact to revenue. So that's a big hit for, obviously everybody's. This is another theme people are tracking, especially when it comes to the food and beverage companies, how much GLP-1s are having people cutting back. This is a theme, to be honest
with you, that I had forgotten about. I mean, we talked about it so much for the last couple of years that I feel like everybody who wanted to get GLP-1 drugs and could be approved by insurance has already gotten them. So
I also feel like McDonald's, the company's been around for so long and it's survived through so many like health crazes and phases that Americans go through, like the low fat movement or whole 30. Now it's GLP-1s.
I'm just shocked that there's only one sell rating out of 41 analysts on the stock. Listen, Circle CRCL is...
That's a new one.
Yes.
New ticker.
New to the stock market.
That's right.
But they have crushed it.
Until today. So it is a newly public company. Just as of last week, it had a blockbuster debut last week. Up some 270% from its IPO price through Monday and then dropping today. But this one is super interesting because ETF issuers are already rushing to put out filings based on Circle. So we have at least 3 separate filings from 3 separate issuers: Bitwise, ProShares, TRX. Maybe we'll have more to come. We'll see about that. But those 3 have so far filed for Circle-based ETFs, and it's one of the BI, the Bloomberg Intelligence analyst said, it's an alignment of stars because you have a crypto company that's in super high demand. It's leverage, and also the market is hungry for IPOs.
Yeah, so because Congress is passing stablecoin legislation. This is what they do. They kind of own the market now.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.